And we're back for another not so exciting of Derp Does Minecraft. And welcome to my channel this morning. You are here with your co-host, Derp. Your regular host is under the desk. Her name is Bella and she's a snoring dog. You might hear her in the background. She seems to feature in a lot of my videos, and some of you actually ask, is it me snoring or do I have a dog under my desk? Well, you'll be happy to know I have a dog. That I actually do remain awake during my recordings. Anyway, nice to see you all again. How are ya? Hey, how you doing? This is another one of those recordings that I forget to turn the mic on for when I'm recording. And so I have to go back later and try and make sense of something that's happening that I recorded months ago. So not to waste the footage and for you to not lose track of the progress of this build, because you really are all so fascinated. I know, I can tell. So what's happening in the game at the moment is I'm working on my swimming pool. My friend Andy has just left the game. I think if you remember last week, we did a video where I made Andy an enchantment table and took it to her house. And so this is a continuance of that period of time. Jeno is God, or Pink Pig. Yes, I realise this is old. This is old footage. You are right. You are clever. It is old because I only do an episode a week on this server. So it takes a long time to show the progress of things if you're going to do it as a journey. I'm afraid that I don't really have the capacity to do loads and loads of recording on servers. So I just have to go with what I can do. And at the moment, that's an episode a week on Oasis and an episode a week on PandaCraft. And I've got to be honest with you, I have actually thought about stopping my gaming videos because I enjoy doing them, and it's not that I don't, but they're just not getting the views that my other videos get. And so I'm just trying to figure out the practicalities of continuing with that. Do I continue doing it because I enjoy doing it, or do I stop doing it because it's really not what my channel is about anymore? I don't really know. If you have any thoughts on that, I'd love to hear them, because if you're here, you're somebody who's watching my video. So, I'd love to hear what you think about that. Is it a numbers game? Do you do things for the numbers? Do you do it because you love it? Do you do it because you like it? I don't know. I think it's a bit of both. So please do not take anything of what I'm saying here as any kind of guilt and condemnation on people. It's so not. I'm very much a libertarian in that you are free to do what you want to do. But I have just been reflecting on, has my channel morphed now to be more of a vlogging channel than a gaming channel, and what to do about that, really. No guilt or shame to be put on anybody else. It's trying to work out what to do. Max or Andy, meaning aka Max aka Andy aka Max. If you happen to be listening, I would really appreciate your thoughts on this. You've plugged away at this for a long time now, and I'd really like to hear what you have to say. Do you just keep doing it because you love it, or do you keep doing it because you hope it turns into something more? Please share with me. I'd really like to hear your thoughts, or anybody else's thoughts, really, about why you do what you do and why you keep doing what you do. If you wouldn't mind sharing that with me, thank you. So as you can see here, I'm me and my pickaxe, we're good friends. We do everything together. We're making this swimming pool area, making it a little bit larger, expanding it out, making it deeper so you're not hitting your head as you go through, and generally just trying to make it a nicer place. But yeah, so what have you guys done this week? Today is Wednesday, literally. This wasn't recorded on a Wednesday, the actual video footage, but my narration, the rambly bit that you're hearing now, that was recorded on a Wednesday. It is 8:43 in not so sunny Manchester. I'm looking up through the lantern above my head and it looks very sleety out there actually. It doesn't snow here as much as what you probably would think it would of England. We get very little snow where we are in Manchester. There are other areas that get more, obviously, like the hilly regions, but yeah, that is not us. We are renowned for our rain, and as it would have it now, we are also renowned for our sleet. It would seem. So yeah, I did catch some daffodils blooming the other day, so I'm beginning to wonder whether spring really is on its way. That would be good. Might start to warm up, although I've lived in this country. It will be 9 years on the 8th of March and I'm still waiting for it to warm up. So yeah, I can't hold up much hope there. Even summer isn't particularly warm. But, you know, you don't come to England for the weather, do you? Well, we didn't. Yeah, we came for the pork pies. Nah, not really. We came for adventure. So spring is on its way. That's great. I've been watching some of Andy's pictures, Andy Dwyer Clan, Andy filter through on her social media lately, and have been watching the wonderful play that her daughter has been involved in. It looks like Aladdin, if I'm right. I'm assuming she's playing Jasmine. Is that right, Andy? You can let me know. But that looks fabulous. It's always really fun when you see your kids doing things like that and they come into their own in and what's going on in their life. Such proud parenting moments. On other fronts, we've got Beau booked in today to have his masculine bits examined. Yeah, he is obviously a male cat being called Beau, and we think it's time that he says goodbye to parts of his male anatomy. So we have to take him to a vet for a pre-op visit to assess whether he's big enough to have that operation. These are all things that, I didn't think I'd ever do in my life. But anyway, it was interesting conversation with the vet yesterday about all of that, let me tell you. Yeah. Well, so we'll see. It's a little bit of a dilemma, really, because we've got his sister here as well, and they're getting very close, and nobody wants that kind of family. So, yeah, pets, hey, they cause all kinds of moral and ethical dilemmas. Oh man, yeah. So Joey has taken on the ukulele this week. I booked him into a workshop, a music workshop that I would say, had a little mini meltdown about going to at the time when I booked him in. He seems very big on making his own choices at the moment and needs to be asked what I'm booking him into, which, I can totally respect, and I'm not taking away from that. Like, I do respect what he's saying. But I also think as well that if you don't try these things, sometimes you don't ever know whether you like something. So there's a very fine line there. But anyway, it's led to him, this music workshop, which he really didn't want to go to, has led to him picking up a ukulele this week and trying to play all kinds of songs, which has been really fun to watch. Just because, yeah, like I said, having decided that he really didn't want to go to anything like that, it's actually led to learning something. So, parenting win for me. Yeah. Oh, well, this is going to flow out here, isn't it? Yeah. You're so clever, Derp. You're really good at this Minecraft thing. Oh, bye, water. Oh, it's pretty. Oh, there's a skelly. He's in the water now. I need to get what's called a bow. I need to get a bow. Oh, there he goes. Must have washed him into the sunlight there. That's the hard thing about going back and watching your recordings, is trying to work out what the chuff is going on. It's been quite a musical week in our family. My daughter sent through a video this week of, she's at Nottingham Trent University, and her CU have been running an open mic night, and her housemate sang for that. So yeah, it was really cool. She has always loved to sing, but I don't think she's done very much of it since she's been at uni. So it was really cool to see her do that with her housemate. I didn't even realise her housemate could sing, so big surprises there. But she said they got a good reception from people at the open mic night, so that's always good. You don't want to be booed off the stage, do you? Oh dear. Remind me of, there's an episode of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air where Will decides that he's going to be a comedian, and yeah, it doesn't go very well. So obviously just playing around with ideas here, seeing how this is going to work. This is that period of time where, you know, I make 6 different choices before I actually work out what I want to do with my life. Actually, it sounds very much like my life in general, really. Trying to work out what I want to do with it. Do you think it gets easier as you get older? I don't think it's gotten easier to try and work out the types of things to do and how to do them. I think it's got a bit harder. I don't know. What do you guys reckon? Do you think it's gotten easier to just make choices and stick to them? Or anyway, well guys, that's my 10 minutes up. I have rambled successfully or unsuccessfully, depending on your point of view, for 10 minutes. Thank you for tuning in and spending some time with me this morning. I really appreciate that, or this evening if that's what you've done. I hope whatever you've done today is great and you are happy and healthy and yeah, living life. I will leave this swimming pool building here, and we'll check in on that on another day. Thanks so much for watching, lovelies. Catch you on the flip side. Bye bye now.